and welcome to the Trend Train. I am your host Laura, and now before we start, some viewers might be wondering where is my co-host Harry, and to be completely honest with you, I have not seen him all day. He's not in the library, not in the square or Ziggy's, although he was in the LCR last night, so I guess you're stuck with just me, which is probably for the best.
Boo.
Ugh. Hi.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late.
Wow, what's coming up on the show?
Watch as we take a deep dive into your opinions on your local fashion scene.
And our special guest Dan will be walking straight over the Paris runway just in time to show us a DIY trick for the Euros.
And of course, stay tuned for our epic runway extravaganza.
Today we're on the streets of Norwich and I'm here to quiz people about their fashion choices and their shopping habits. I've got my trusty microphone, so let's get on with it. So Miriam, what is your favourite shop in Norwich?
Possibly my age group, John Lewis and Giles, the assortment.
It's not open anymore, but I used to like Slave Vintage, which was like just up from the market.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's got to be one of the charity shops.
Do you prefer shopping online or in person?
Online, yes, I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. In store.
Any particular reason?
Get to try it on, get to see how it fits.
In person.
So do I. Do you think the fashion scene has changed in Norwich at all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. More shops are obviously doing the same styles.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For the better?
For the better, I'd probably say so. Yeah. I've came into the fashion industry in them 10 years, so
Yeah.
definitely for the better.
Do you shop in any charity shops at all?
No.
Well, usually every time I go shopping for clothes, I look in charity shops.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Which ones?
All of them. You know, the smaller towns. I live in a smaller town.
All right.
Just going along, buying little things for the grandchildren.
Any particular reason why you're shopping fashion shops, or charity shops rather?
It's just cheap. There's some good gems. Yeah.
Who are you supporting?
I support Turkey.
Turkey?
Yes.
How do you think you'll do?
We are win the.
You're going to win, yeah?
Yes, we are.
Of course.
Well, England.
Well, those are some interesting answers. What do you think, Laura? Back to you in the studio.
Well, thank you so much for the pride of East Anglia Norwich for your thoughts on the ever-changing fashion scene. Now, we are so glad to be joined by Dan, a fashion professional in the industry. So, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hello, thanks so much for
Hi.
having me.
No worries. Well, you're here to talk about your fashion education today.
Yes,
aren't you?
so I mean, I personally went down the traditional route. I studied at GCSE
Mhm.
A-level, then I went on to uni. Post-graduating, I then just kind of sold my collections on,
Excellent.
and now I'm
really
here.
nice. Because, you know, not many people are choosing it as an option nowadays. Like, it's just dying out, sadly, which is not very good.
Exactly. Did you know that only 1.1% of students in England take it as a
Really?
GCSE
Well,
option now?
That's awful. Because, you know, fashion and being in a sustainable fashion world is so important, because otherwise all these clothes goes to waste. And how do we know?
Exactly. I mean, I really like to believe that I think the situation will improve, because there's, even at A-level, there's now less than 1,000 students in the entire country that take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, at least we know that they are being sustainable,
Yep.
because all we can do is just try to recycle and just make our own clothes, which links very nicely to what you're going to be doing with Harry.
Yeah.
I understand you're going to be making some little badges for the football shirts.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I think it's going to be good.
Excellent. Well, thank you again for our special guest, Dan. Now, don't forget to join us after the break, where our guest, Dan, will be joining us to make football shirts, just in time for the Euros.
Well, hi Dan, welcome to our make station. Did you know I tried to interview a mechanic, but he said no, sadly.
Oh. Why?
Because he wasn't able to change a tyre.
Ha 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 ha! So funny.
Not feeling that one, doesn't matter. But these shirts are in perfect timing, Dan, with the Euros right around the corner in Germany. Showing people how to create their own football shirt for their own country is a great idea.
Yes, however, kit prices are quite expensive, so today we're going to be creating a cheap alternative.
So, what will you need?
You will need an iron, an ironing board, scissors, a t-shirt, your chosen badge, a letter printout, printed onto transfer paper, as well as reusable silicone paper that should come with the transfer paper.
Cool. Let's get on with it.
Yeah.
I see how we've started on this shirt right here. It's got a lovely name on the back, I must add. And so, show me how to work this thing.
Yeah, so I believe if you place that one down first, and then is it the logo next?
It is the logo. I've just got to peel off that protective barrier, guys. Watch that. Look at that. Such a pro. Look at me go.
So easy to do.
Place
as well.
it to where you would like it. Obviously, England are going to win the Euros, guys, so that's evident.
And then we're going to place this over the top.
And apply pressure. Yes. So, are you excited for the Euros, Dan?
Yeah, mate, of course.
You're looking forward to going to pubs and that and hanging out with your friends?
Oh,
Or do you
yeah.
just do that on a weekly basis anyway?
I mean, weekly basis, but it's also a British essential. If footy's on, you've got to be in the pub, you know.
Of course, of course, of course. We don't have a lot to fear. We've got Cole Palmer and Phil Foden. We will be completely fine. So, thank you, Dan, for showing us how this works. We obviously have our final products here with your surname on the back. Lovely
Yay.
stuff. Thank you so much for your time, Dan.
Thank
It's been
you,
a
mate.
great pleasure having you on the show. Now, and we'll see you on our runway later. Now, I have a question for all our audience. Do you buy clothes from charity shops? Well, many companies, including Bernardo's and British Heart Foundation, have been forced to cut their establishments due to inflation. I say the same thing for Todd Boehly at Chelsea. However, there is still hope as almost 50% of people across England and Wales are shopping in more charity shops. So I decided to take to the streets once more in our little new segment called Price Tag.
Hello and welcome back to your favourite segment, Price Tag. As you know, we'll be going into commercial shops and trying out the same outfit and comparing it to a charity shop. Today we'll be running into Gerald's, H&M and Primark. So follow me, guys.
First we went into Primark, where we were looking for a simple white t-shirt. It costs up to 10 quid. Now that is disgusting. Talk about a cost of living. Shame on you, Primark. Then we tried H&M, which once again was an absolute disappointment. $64.99 for a jacket? It doesn't even have the right initial on it. Another jacket for $49.99? Get out! So we decided to try Jarrell's, which obviously is the most expensive of them. But 120 quid for a pair of jeans? It's taking the piss, mate. Anyway, we popped down to Veterans at Ease, our local charity shop, where we had a quick look around and found jeans, a shirt and a jacket, all for the low price of £17.50. And I look snazzy, don't I? Look at the swagger on that man right there.
Would you look at that? You know you can now get the quality and for the low price at your local charity shop. So why not try it for yourself? Hop on down to your local British Heart Foundation or Cancer Research UK shop and try it for yourself. And who knows, you might end up with a steal.
Thank you once again to Veterans at Ease for everything you do for providing sustainable clothes at such a low price.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favourite part of the show.
Yes, it is time to check out this week's models and watch them walk the walk on our runway.
So, without further ado, please welcome to the stage, Dan! Look at him rock what he was wearing earlier.
Lovely
Absolute
cardigan.
Star.
I think it's a jumper, I'm not sure. Excellent, really lovely. And our next model is Amy. Woo!
Look at her rock that dress. Lovely cross as well.
Really nice, really pretty.
Lovely poses.
Excellent work.
And go crazy for Izzy.
Really, wow. That is a beautiful jumper she's working with that. Wow. Thank you for watching. I think that's all we've got time for today. But don't forget,
Stay on trend. Good night, everyone.